Here.
Okay. So first of all, it's okay to put this on YouTube video, Facebook, my site, all the social media.
Yeah.
Okay. How's your week been?
My week, it's been okay, I guess. It's been kind of stressful because of my anxiety
Okay.
coming back up. Yeah.
Coming back
Uh,
up as it's from when?
I guess throughout my life. Uh,
Okay.
uh,
Okay. What are the good things that you noticed?
okay. Um, um, so good things. Well, I've like met new people that um, that are very compassionate.
That's good.
Yeah. Um, and also I've kind of I've I had troubles with like a relationship, and then like we got around to understanding each other.
Good.
Um, and uh, uh, it's hard to explain. I found something that I was doing, and it was like it's been really helping me deal with like stress, which is
Good.
like a breathing thing.
Excellent.
Yeah. And what else? Um, and I identified something to work on for
Okay.
here.
Excellent. Sounds like a very productive week.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to work on? Well, you mentioned in your message to me two things. First of all, about your early school years,
Mm-hmm.
and secondly, about your relationship with your father.
Yeah.
So, let me just ask you last week we worked on your relationship with your mother. How has that been?
My relationship with my mom has um well, I haven't talked well, I did like kind of we have text a little bit
What are your
and we would
feelings, though, about it? Because you used to have feelings of, I don't know whether I'm right in saying dread, but
yeah.
so what are your
Uh
feelings now?
oh well, now it's much less like dread, and it's we're more friendly and it's way less stressful.
Okay,
Uh
good.
yeah.
Good.
Uh I want to work on my relationship with my dad now. That's one thing.
Okay. So when you think about relating with your dad, what comes up?
Uh he doesn't understand me. Oh no. Um and pressure to be like um going always like uh progressing and getting career, but not necessarily career because it's really just like I don't know. He's trying to help me.
But
Um. Oh well, he doesn't. Uh. Well, one thing is. Sorry. This is. I'm
it's
really.
okay. That's fine. Take your time.
Thank you. Okay. Well, I don't have that much of a good relationship with them. It doesn't really go beyond like matters about school or career, or like him telling me that I should be spending less money.
Okay, let's say I was going to tell you that your father's going to come any minute to talk to you. What feelings pop up in your body?
A little bit nervous, but because I'll have to kind of act differently, um, or I'll be at risk of him sort of like bringing up, I don't know, yeah, me having to act differently and respond to his questions about, uh, like, so are you gonna go to church or something? And I don't know if he like uh, uh if he kind of knows if he is in denial. Yeah.
That you don't go.
I don't.
Okay. When you think about that feeling of nervousness, you're going to have to respond to him, tell him that you don't, he's in denial that you don't go to church, and he's going to keep asking you, so, are you going to church? Are you going to church? How strong can that feeling get between 0 to 10? 0 is the least and 10 is the most.
Well, I know it can get pretty strong, but I'm actually not feeling it. Well,
What would you have to do to make it get stronger?
imagine it happening.
Okay, so go ahead and imagine happening. Okay, when I'm provoking you like this, I'm doing it out of love, so that you can get rid of it, not because I want to hurt you.
I feel that. All right, I understand.
Okay. So go ahead and imagine it.
I imagine it could get really bad, like, but it never has, because I always try to deflate it.
Okay, so let's say you didn't deflate it.
Well, it could get progressively worse until he tries to use means of force, like he sent my brother to military school. So whenever I was young, I saw that, and so I guess I feel like he could end up going to that point with me, or start like it just doesn't seem like it would end like him fighting that. But maybe not nowadays, but I guess emotionally I feel that way.
Okay, emotional is the only thing that we count right now because that's what rules everything else. Okay, so
Yeah.
Most of our problems are what we project, not what really happens. Because you're here right now and your father isn't over here right now, and you're projecting what would happen if he came and if he did that, and you're building up your anxiety inside based on what you're projecting.
He would yell at me.
Who's doing it?
My dad. Oh well.
Right now, who's
like
doing
me.
it? You're doing
me.
it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to get rid of that projection. We want to make a better projection. Okay?
Yeah.
This is what all of law of attraction is about, basically. Okay? What you project is what you're going to attract to yourself. And we want to change that projection so you attract other things.
Yeah.
So go into that feeling, okay? He's going to yell at you. He's going to even try sending you to military school, just like he did to your brother.
I feel like, yeah, like It's just this authority put on me, and I'm helpless.
Okay, where do you feel the helplessness?
Like throat and upper chest.
Notice it has a color attached to it. What's the color?
Orange.
Notice there's a shape attached to it. What's the shape?
Looks like a ball.
Notice if it's three-dimensional or two-dimensional.
It's three-dimensional.
Notice if it's inside, outside, or somewhere in between.
Inside.
Notice what the texture is.
It's rough or it's hard.
Okay, scale from 0 to 10. How strong is it?
7.
Can you make it higher?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make it higher.
Okay.
Okay, what do you have to do inside to make it higher?
I told myself I'm helpless, and then stopped, and then just looked at the feeling.
Okay. Put that aside for a moment. I'll go to a good place. A place of peace, a place of safety, a place of feeling totally secure. To be in your imagination, in your past, in your future. From a book or from a movie, doesn't make a difference. The only important thing is that in that place you feel totally, utterly, and completely safe and secure. Can you get to a place like that? Okay, and as you feel that place, notice where it starts in your body and point to it.
Yes, like my arms,
Okay.
shoulders, neck.
Notice there's a color attached to it. What's the color?
Green and blue, light blue and yellow.
Okay, I want you to breathe in those green, light, blue, yellow energies. Just breathe it totally in into your whole body. Let it fill up every single intercellular space. Let it go right down into the cells, to the level of the DNA, encoding you for that feeling of security, that feeling of safety, that feeling of utter relaxation. Let it grow bigger and bigger and stronger so it starts to overflow out of you. And as it does, just notice how it creates this force field all around you. And when you got that force field, just put out your hands to touch it, to make sure that it's there. Can you feel it?
I got distracted.
Okay, go back into it. That green, light blue, yellow feeling that's growing bigger and bigger inside of you. Growing bigger and bigger till it overflows out and creates this force field around you. You know it's there, just put your hands out to touch it and feel it. Okay, got it. Okay. Now go back to that place in your chest and your throat. That orange ball that's 3D, that's rough and hard. It's okay to work on it.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to go deep, deep down into the center core energy of that feeling. And when you get there, go even further to an eye of a needle, back through the years, on the wings of time, to the very first time, very first place, very first occurrence that has everything to do with that feeling. And first impression, are you indoors or outdoors?
Uh, Indoors,
First impression, daytime or nighttime?
daytime,
First impression, alone or with others?
with others.
Look at the hands. Are they big boy hands or little boy hands?
They're little.
How old are you there?
7.
Take a look around, see what's going on, and give me a report back.
I'm in trouble with something. Uh,
And who's there with you?
um, I think I'm in some like guidance counselor's room. Um, and I feel angry and stuff, and like I don't know. That I'm just there because of a bunch of misunderstanding. Um, and what they're making. And I feel like patronized by like what the person's saying. Like I don't really relate to the thing. They're making me fill out something for anger management, but I don't feel like it's actually helping because it seems like I'm there because of like misunderstanding. And I kind of get roped by all this bureaucratic kind of stuff there. And I don't want to be, I don't know, I don't like school.
Ask your younger self if this is the first time that he felt it, if it's a familiar feeling.
He's felt it before.
Ask him to point to where he feels it.
I guess in the center.
Ask him to give it a color.
I got dark blue, indigo.
Ask him if there's a shape.
Maybe it's like a like a purple shape.
Okay.
Uh,
Ask him if it's okay to work on it.
yeah, for sure.
So have him go deep, deep down to the center core energy of that purple, blue, indigo thing that he feels in his center. And when he gets there, have him go even further on the wings of time, like to an eye of a needle, back through the years, to the very first time, very first event, very first occurrence that has everything to do with that feeling that he's feeling inside his center. And first impression.
Uh, my mom.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
what's going on with your mom?
I don't know.
Well, how old are you there?
Younger.
How much younger, approximately?
Like a couple years.
Like 5 years old, 4 years old?
Yeah.
What's the emotion over there? General emotion, if you looked at it, and how to give it an emotion.
Angry.
Okay, who has the anger? Your mom or you, or both?
Me.
Ask that little Ken if this is the first time that he felt it, or if it's a familiar feeling.
Is
Is it the first time, or is it a familiar feeling, like an old friend?
I can't even tell what I was feeling anymore.
Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to pull out that anger from the picture. Pull out all that anger that little Ken feels over there. Just get it all out there, every last drop of it. Don't let any of it stay behind.
I'm angry at my mom because she can't help me, I guess, with my anger.
Okay, got it all?
I think so.
Notice it has a color to it. What's the color?
Red.
Notice it has a spin to it. Which way is it spinning?
Clockwise.
Take it by the two sides, make it be the opposite of what it was in every possible way, spinning it faster and faster, and doubling the speed, doubling the amplitude, doubling the magnitude, doubling the frequency. Keep doubling it over and over again till you know it can never get back the way it was before. It can only get better and better ways now. We know you've got it for all the reasons. Double it again, triple it again, quadruple it again, and then slam it right back into where you took it out from. Any sensations, any things you might be feeling are your body's way of letting go of the old, allowing the new. Don't try to stop it. Don't try to change it. Just let your body process through it. And just like a snake sheds its skin when it takes on a new skin, just like a computer sheds its old programs when it takes on a new program, allow your body to shed all the old programs that supported that one that we just got rid of, and let it settle in with the new programs that support this new program that you've just created. Some of my clients cry, some of them shiver, some of them tear, some of them laugh, any of those physiological reactions or any other ones you might be feeling are just your normal body's way of resetting its neurological start point. Don't try to stop them. Don't try to change them. Just let your body process through them. And when you got it for all the right reasons, try to bring it back and see what happens instead.
Okay.
Okay. What's there instead now? When you try to bring back that anger, what comes instead?
Like, I'm kind of angry, but it's a little silly. So, I get over it. So, um, like, I'm aware that's not too big of a deal.
That it's not what?
Too big of a deal.
Okay. When you go back to your 7-year-old self who's in that guidance counselor's office, what's changed took place over there?
Uh, I guess I'm more relaxed, and it's uh, I feel like I can't. I still kind of feel like I'm not there for any real reason. This is uh, yeah, it's silly why I'm there. This kind of stuff should just be handled amongst like the children, so they can learn to deal with each other.
So what's the gift?
The gift. Some self-reliance. S- uh, and some forgiven or forgiveness, or compassion for whoever, like, I don't know.
Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to step into his shoes, as if you're him right now, and right across from you, see the guidance counselor, and tell Mr. Guidance Counselor all the things you need to tell him.
Out loud?
Go on.
Okay. Well, I think that this is not applicable to everyone, well, or every situation. I don't exactly know why I'm here. I'd rather make amends with whoever I hurt to be here. I feel singled out.
Okay, play the guidance counselor now. Mr. Guiding Counselor. What do you have to say in return?
I guess he's just like, go along with it.
Anything else you want to tell him?
I guess that this isn't.
This isn't what?
In my head, I like see myself as a victim, or I had.
How do you see yourself now? When you step into his shoes, what's he feeling? You still feeling the victim?
I guess a little bit.
Okay, start tapping. I'm the victim.
I'm the victim.
He's the victim.
He's the victim.
For all the victims.
For all the victims.
Whatever it means.
Whatever it means.
Whatever it represents.
Whatever it represents.
All the sensations.
All the sensations.
All the colors.
All the colors.
All the images.
All the images.
All the conflicts.
All the conflicts.
Feeling the victim.
Feeling the victim.
Not wanting to be the victim.
Not wanting to be the victim.
Not knowing how to let go of the victim.
Not know how to let go of the victim.
Just let it go.
Just let it go.
I'm only the victim.
I'm only the victim.
If I allow myself to be the victim.
If I allow myself to be the victim.
I choose to take my power back.
I choose to take my power back.
They can't make me be the victim if I don't choose it.
They can't make me be the victim if I don't choose it.
And I don't choose it.
And I don't choose it.
I may still have to fill out their silly papers.
I might have to fill out these silly papers.
I may have to go by their rules.
I may have to go by the rules while I'm there.
But I don't have to be the victim.
But I don't have to be the victim.
I can go out.
I can go out.
And make my own reparations with the person who I hurt.
And make my own reparations with the person I hurt.
The way that I know it should be.
The way that I know it should be.
Let everything else go.
Let everything else go.
Safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
He's not even here right now.
It's not even here right now.
I'm doing it to myself.
I'm doing it to myself.
I choose to let it go.
I choose to let it go.
I choose to take my power back.
I choose to take my power back.
In every possible way.
In every possible way.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Okay, step back into his shoes. What's he feeling now?
Well, he understands it's kind of the legalistic process, and he is actually kind of like, just go through with it. And I ended up explaining to him how I want to like make amends on my own. And so he says after this process, just fill out it anyways. Who knows, maybe it will help you a little bit, you know? And once it's over with, yeah, you can do what your conscience is telling you.
Okay. And I want you to go back to today. And imagine your dad's coming in. And he's going to start saying, "So, are you going to go to church?" What do you feel like?
I might be honest that like um I'll be like, no, it's gonna be boring or something. Now the thing is I wouldn't even think of going to church.
What's the feeling in your throat and chest?
A little sad.
Sad.
Uh
Okay, what happened to that ball that was there? Changed?
um it kind of disintegrated, I guess, but it's still there and it's sad.
Okay, still feel the sadness. Okay, know how you feel it, how strong you feel it, and start tapping this sadness,
This sadness.
whatever it means,
Whatever it
whatever
means.
it presents,
Whatever it represents.
all the conflicts,
All the conflicts.
letting go of that victimhood,
Letting go of the victimhood.
taking back my power,
Taking back my power.
being responsible for myself,
Being responsible for myself.
letting go of that little boy version of me,
Letting go of that little boy version of me.
and taking on the man version of me,
And taking on the man version of me.
allowing my father to see me as a man,
Allowing my father to see me as a man.
with my own views,
With my own views.
my own ideas,
My own ideas.
letting go of the little boy,
Letting go of the little boy.
all the conflicts,
All the conflicts.
wanting to,
Wanting to.
afraid to,
Afraid to.
sad to,
Sad to.
but embracing it all the same,
But embracing it all the same.
with excitement,
With excitement.
apprehension,
Apprehension.
but knowledge
But knowledge.
that I take my power back,
That I take my power back.
let everything else go.
Let everything else go.
The lack of love,
The lack of love.
the lack of recognition,
The lack of recognition.
allowing in the recognition,
What's that?
allowing in the recognition,
Allowing in the recognition.
allowing in the love.
Allowing the love.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you.
Let everything else go.
Let everything else go.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Go to that force field. The light blue, green, yellow one. That's safety. The security. Feel that taking your power back. And say peace.
Peace.
Okay. The father's coming in. He's going to say, "What about church, son? When are you going to go to church? I might send you to military school."
I'd be like, what?
How does it feel?
I guess I'm a little nervous.
Nervous. Nervous like you were before?
Yeah.
More or less?
I'd say less because I feel better in other ways. It does make me nervous.
Okay. Where do you feel the nervousness?
I feel it here, below my sternum.
There's a color to it. What's the color?
Like a green, dark green.
Go ahead and pull it out. Every last drop of it. Don't let any of it stay behind.
It's also like a light blue.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, notice what color it is now with your mind's eye.
Like a white, red, purple, blue, yellow.
Okay, notice it has a spin to it. Which way is it spinning?
It's clockwise again.
Take it by the two sides, make it the opposite of what it was in every possible way, spinning it faster and faster, and doubling the speed, doubling the amplitude, doubling the magnitude, doubling the frequency. Keep doubling it over and over again so you know it can never go back to its work, only get better and better ways now. Now you got it for all the right reasons. Slam it right back in until we took it out from. Any sensations, any feelings might fill in your body's way of letting go of the old, allowing the new. Don't try to stop it. Don't try to change it. Just let your body process through it. And when you got it for all the right reasons, try to bring it back. See what happens instead. Dad's coming in. He's saying, "What about church, son? We have to send you to military school, just like Big Brother."
I guess. I'm kind of confused about it, but it doesn't. I guess I'm not like affected so much by it because it's just what's happening. But I am a little confused, like why he's doing it.
Okay, step into his shoes and see what he's feeling.
He's angry and scared and quivering.
Start tapping on him as you're tapping on yourself. He's angry.
He's angry.
I'm angry.
I'm angry.
He's scared.
He's scared.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
He's quivering.
He's quivering.
I'm quivering.
I'm quivering.
All the sensations.
All the sensations.
All the colors.
All the colors.
All the images.
All the images.
All the conflicts.
All the conflicts.
My conflicts.
My conflicts.
His conflicts.
His conflicts.
Letting me grow up.
Let me grow up.
Wanting to grow up.
Wanting to grow up.
Afraid to grow up.
Afraid to grow up.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Safe to let it go.
Safe to let it go.
Time to let it go.
Time to let it go.
Everything happens in the proper time.
Everything happens in the proper time.
In the proper order.
In the proper order.
In the proper place.
In the proper
We
place.
each have our own journey to do.
We each have our own journey to do.
And it's safe to let us do that journey.
And it's safe to let us do that journey.
We're all safe.
We're all safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Peace.
Peace.
Go back. Step into his shoes. What's he feeling now?
He's feeling there's in
Hmm?
I guess worried and like yeah, anxious.
Tap on him as you tap on yourself. He's feeling worried.
He's feeling worried.
I'm feeling worried.
I'm feeling worried.
He's feeling anxious.
He's feeling anxious.
I'm feeling anxious.
I'm feeling anxious.
Will you make the right decisions?
Will we make the right decisions?
Will I make the right decisions?
Will I make the right decisions?
Let it go.
Let it go.
Safe, let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
Time to let it go.
Time to let it go.
There are no mistakes.
There are no mistakes.
There are only learning experiences.
There are only learning experiences.
And as long as I learn what I need to learn,
As long as I am willing to learn
what I need to learn,
what I need to learn,
I can then let it go.
I can then let it go.
It all came to bring me a gift.
It all came to bring me a gift.
I thank it for its hard work.
I thank it for its hard work.
I get the gift.
I get the gift.
And I let it go.
And I let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
It's safe to have learning experiences.
It's safe to have learning experiences.
To learn what I need to learn.
To learn what I need to learn.
And to move on.
And to move on.
With more knowledge.
With more knowledge.
Let everything else go.
Let everything else go.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
We're all safe.
We're all safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Peace.
Peace.
Okay. Go back. Step into his shoes. What's he feeling now?
Like he's willing to see my perspective.
And how are you feeling?
Well, I feel like I know there's a lot to explain if I'm going to be fully honest with him about me not wanting to go.
Do you feel that you can explain it? Even if there's a lot, do you feel that you can? That there's a possibility of it now? Because I've called him.
No. Huh?
I've called him. He's going to come in like 10-15 minutes.
Ask Colton.
I've called him. He's going to come in like 10-15 minutes.
Okay.
To talk with you. Have you explain it. How you feeling?
Okay. Okay. I could explain it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And how's he going to handle it?
Well, it might be messy because we're trying to explain it to my dad, but you know, I think it's possible.
Okay. Have you feel the love inside of you?
Yeah.
What's your point to where you feel it?
It's like around my heart.
Notice it has a color to it. What's the color?
Pink.
Go ahead and pull it out. All that pink love energy. Just pull it all out. Every last drop of it. Keep it. We want to use it.
Okay.
Okay. Notice what color it is now with your mind's eye.
White and pink.
And notice it has a spin to it. Which way is it spinning?
Counterclockwise.
Take it by the two sides and spin it even faster. Double the speed, double the amplitude, double the magnitude. Make the colors brighter. Make everything about it bigger and better and better and better and stronger. And keep doubling it over and over again till it can never go back. You can only get bigger and bigger, and then let it spread out in between all you and connect your Father inside of it too. In this big bubble of love. And then take your dad in your arms. Hug him tight to your heart. And whisper into his ear all the things that you need to tell him that you want him to understand.
I'm still really anxious because there's a lot of like things I've hidden from him. And he has so many expectations for me.
Okay. Feel the anxiousness and start tapping. This anxiousness.
This anxiousness.
However I feel it.
However I feel it.
However I know it.
However I know it.
Whatever it means.
Whatever it means.
Whatever it represents.
Whatever it represents.
All the things I've hidden from him.
All the things that I've taken from him.
That I've hidden from him.
That I've hidden from him.
All the things I couldn't tell him.
All the things I couldn't tell him.
Let it go.
Let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's safe to let it go.
It's time to let it go. It's time
It's
to
time to
heal.
let it go.
Whatever it means, whatever it represents.
It's time to heal.
I just choose to let it go. I'm safe. I don't need any more of the greatness.
I just choose to let it go. I'm safe.
Where the happiness that surrounds
Peace
every
is the
desire.
happiness that surrounds
I is
every
the indescribable happiness that
I
surrounds
feel
me.
happiness surround me.
Is for the joy.
I
Grab your
am-
wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Feel the force field. And say peace.
Peace.
Go back into the anxiety. What's changed?
Mm. Mm. Uh, it's less. My
Okay, what's left of it?
it's up here. Mm, feel uh, afraid to like tell the truth still. Mm,
How strong is the feeling, 0 to 10?
6.
It has a color attached to it.
White or mm, black.
There's a shape attached to it.
Like wires all tangled up.
Go deep, deep down to the center core energy of that black wires all tangled up that you feel in the upper chest as a 6. That fear of telling the truth. When you get there, go even further down through the eye of a needle, on the wings of time, back through the years to the very first time, very first event, very first occurrence that has everything to do with that feeling. And first impression, indoors or outdoors?
Outdoors.
First impression, daytime or nighttime?
Uh, Nighttime? No. Yeah, sure.
First impression, alone or with others?
With my siblings.
How old are you there?
Young. Like 5.
What's going on?
Mm.
What's happening over there?
Nothing's happening.
What's the feeling?
I don't know. I think I lost the feeling. Or maybe it was hard to tell what it was.
On the count to 5, you're going to come back to today, and then I'm going to take you back as an adult to 5 minutes before this whole thing happened. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back here today as you are. And I want you to go back on the count of 5 to your younger self. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Poof, over there. And I want you to tell your younger self who you are. They can believe it. Tell them that in the future you have special powers that allow you to heal the past. They can believe it. And then tell him that no matter what happens in his life, he will never, ever, 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 ever be alone, because you are always going to be right there with him, helping him, hugging him, guiding him, supporting him, teaching him, showing him the way, loving him, accepting him, forgiving him, loving him unconditionally, always seeing the good in him, no matter what. And then, Ken, I want you to tell him all the things that he needs to know in order to maneuver through life more successfully, in order to live his life in a better way. All the wisdom that you already have, that he doesn't yet have, that will help him live his life in the best possible way. And watch it go right down to the level of his DNA so that it can be expressed from the DNA all the way to the thought process, to actualizing it automatically, effortlessly, naturally, without having to think about it, just like he breathes without thinking, just like his hair grows without thinking, just like his fingernails grow without thinking. Then I want you to take him on a journey of his life, but this time in a parallel, alternate life. One in which he has all that knowledge, which is expressed automatically, naturally, and effortlessly. And as you take him through that journey, notice how all those events, all those occurrences, all those happenings that had anything to do with that feeling of anxiousness, anything to do with that feeling of having to hide things from your parents or from your father, anything having to do with that fear of talking to your father, is now being overridden completely, totally, and utterly, and appears in this new way as it does in this alternate reality with all this new information being expressed. And when you go through the whole thing once and get it all down, I want you to go over it again and again and again, not once, not 10 times, 100 times, but millions of times at the speed of thought, till it totally overwrites anything that was written there beforehand and takes its place. As things come up, allow them to. As you reveal them, you feel them. As you feel them, you heal them. No tough soldiers allowed over here. Just let it all come up. Let it be rewritten, overridden with this new alternate reality. Now, with all that knowledge and all that wisdom that you've given him, that's been implanted, overridden what was there beforehand, I want you to imagine yourself meeting your dad. He's coming. You have to explain to him. How do you feel now? How does it feel different?
Mm. It's kind of more funny to me that he came here and to ask it. Um, it would be okay. I'd just tell him. I'd just explain it to him. Like it would be all right.
Okay, Ken.
Oh shoot!
What?
One sec. Got to charge my battery real quick.
Okay. And now, Ken, if you will, I'd like you to go, throw it out of your body, and go onto your timeline, and go 7 days into the future. And imagine that meeting with your dad. Step into his shoes, see what he's seeing, hear what he's hearing, feel what he's feeling. Give me a report back.
I feel like it's kind of. I feel like it's out of my control that he's um, like kind of a little, like his identity is hurt, or he's gonna be kind of angry about it. Well, not really angry, but he's gonna have reactions about it.
Well, let me give you a little bit tip as a parent myself of kids that are also your age approximately. Parents have this certain idea of what they want their kids to be. And sometimes we forget that kids are their own people. They get to choose what they want to be. And it just takes time for us to register that our kids have grown up and have their own choices to make, and we can't make it for them anymore. As much as we tried when we were little, we can't do it anymore. Because in effect, you're an adult. You can make your own decisions, you can make your own choices. Okay? Now, your dad has the choice. He can either decide to react, which he probably will at first, because he's not used to the new you. He's not used to the you who's able to express himself and assert himself as an adult. But after he reacts, he has the choice of either to accept you as you are and keep your relationship going, which most parents do want to do, or to say, well, if you're going to be like that, I don't want to have anything to do with you, which could happen. It does happen sometimes, but that's not the usual case, because most parents want to keep in touch with their kids. They want to have a good relationship with their kids.
Me too.
They didn't have
With
their
him.
kids. Yeah, they didn't have their kids just to have them and make sure they're their exact mold. They had their kids because they appreciate their kids. They want to have that connection. Okay? So
Yeah.
even if he has that initial reaction, I wouldn't worry about it. That's a normal initial reaction of a parent who's suddenly hit in the face with the fact that his son is an adult, making his own choices. And the bottom line, your choices might not agree in all ways with his choices, but you're still a good person. You're still the type of person that he wanted you to grow up to be, right? It's not like you're going out robbing and stealing and killing people or raping people. You're a good person. So you don't
Right?
believe in the church. That's his belief. You don't have to have that belief. But he's going to have to come to realization that if he wants to have that relationship with you, he has to accept you as you are. And most parents come to it. It takes us some time. Parents can be sometimes pretty thick-headed. give us a break. We're older. We're more set in our ways, but we come around to it. Really, we do.
I think so. I think so.
Okay.
Like I've hidden it for so long, you know. It's but um,
You see, I think he'll be more sorry about the fact that you felt you had to hide it for so long than he will at the fact of what you're actually telling him. Because I know
yeah, probably.
for
Sorry.
me, it would really hurt if my child felt they had to hide something from me for so long and couldn't tell me. I might not like
Yeah.
everything that they decide, but if I want to keep a relationship with them, I have to keep an open mind and love them the way that they are.
Now, if he comes in, I kind of look forward to it. I look forward to like kind of explaining that and sort of like being more honest because I think he does love me for who I am.
I'm sure he does. If you were my son, I'd love you too for who you are. So,
Mm, thank you. It is cool, like Skype, modern technology,
yeah, it is.
like getting. Anyways,
Okay, go back on your timeline again and go 1 month, 7 days into the future. Step down to the Ken of that time. See what he sees, hear what he hears, feel what he feels as he's sitting there with his dad. What's going on?
oh man, oh man, it's really cool because like in a week is like Thanksgiving, and so it's really the perfect thing. Uh, but and it's exactly what I'm imagining. Like is because he definitely respects me more as like an adult and like we're more connected and stuff and or friendly and we're just having more a good time with together. Uh,
Cool. And now step out of that body. Go back on your timeline. Go 1 year, 1 month, 7 days into the future. Step into the Ken of that time. It's with his dad. See what he's seeing, hear what he's hearing, feel what he's feeling. Give me a report back.
mm. The whole my whatever was causing me to hide stuff like that problem is way well demystified to me and so I feel like it feels good that I can like love him and accept like all the things that used to keep me feeling like I had to hide.
Good. And how does he feel towards you?
Oh, I bet he loves me um, and understands
Okay.
and there'll be less need for I could be more connected with the whole family.
Good.
And,
I want you to live out a week in his life with him. And as you're doing that, I want him to download into you all the wisdom, all the information, all the knowledge that he's gathered in the year. And go straight to the level of your DNA so that you don't have to wait so long to get it. You can use it right now.
um, I went through a week of his life, right?
Yeah, that's right. Getting it downloaded right into you all the knowledge, information, wisdom. that he's already gained. Just like you downloaded to your younger self, he's downloading it to you.
Okay.
Okay, step out, give him a big hug, tell him how much you look forward to meeting him in another year, 1 week, 7 days, 1 month, 7 days. And coming back to the present day, in a moment, not yet, but a moment to count from 1 to 5. And as I do, you can slowly open your eyes to this new reality that you've created, a reality where you can talk to your dad, you can talk to your mom, you can talk to your whole family. You can relate to them as adults relate to adults. Maybe not agreeing on everything, but respecting each other for each other's beliefs and thoughts, and loving each other. Number one, knowing that all my messages to you and all your messages to your subconscious mind are just going to grow bigger and bigger and better and better and stronger with every breath you take and every beat of your heart. Number two, knowing that you did the work. You faced your demons. You deserve the rewards. They're yours to keep. My gift to you. Number three, knowing that for every problem that might arise in your life, your other conscious mind will always come up with the 3 best, fastest, most efficient solutions for you to implement, use, and put to use right away so you can return back to being that awesome self that you were created to be. Number 4, like a drop of spring, cool spring water from an underground spring, refreshing your face with every drop that touches it. Number 5, feeling alive, ready to thrive. Open your eyes at the rate and speed that you're ready to meet this new world that you created for yourself.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
Feel relieved a little bit. Like I ate some bad food that was making me feel bad for a long time, and then finally my body digested it all, and it's like, then it gives you that kind of relief feeling.
Yeah. I like the metaphor.
Yeah.
Okay, I look forward to hearing the good things for next week.
Yeah, I'm so freaking glad that I have this. This is so great, especially after, I mean, like what I told you about with all the anxiety that was attacking me and stuff.
Right.
But that's, yeah, okay.
In the past.
This was very good to go over with my father because Thanksgiving is coming up.
Yep. It's always good. You should always be on good terms with your parents. That doesn't mean you have to agree with everything that they say and that they have to agree with everything that you say. Because you can respect people for their beliefs even if you don't agree with it. Right? That's what the world is about.
Yeah.
Okay. So look forward to next week. Take care.
Okay. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Bye-bye. Fun.
Don't forget, if you like this video, leave a like down below, subscribe to my channel, or subscribe to my newsletter. The address is right down below over there. Have a great week.